Good morning, students. Welcome to the e learning session of Science. Last week, we had started Chapter 9 Matter and discussed what is matter, states of matter, atoms, and molecules. Last week we had discussed that matter can be classified into elements, compounds and mixtures, and we had done elements and compounds last week. So today we are going to start with the topic mixture. What is a mixture? So, mixture is when two or more substances are put together and they do not combine, they form a mixture. When two or more substances are mixed with each other, they form a mixture and they can be in any ratio. For example, take some iron nail and tea grains. Iron nail means keel and some tea grains, that is chai patti. And when we mix them, it will form a mixture. Now students, tell me, can we separate that mixture of iron nail and tea grains? क्या हम उन दोनों के मिक्सचर को सेपरेट कर सकते हैं? Yes, we can separate them by using a magnet. And if we roll that magnet over that mixture, what will happen? The iron nail will get stuck to the magnet. जो कील होगा वो magnet के साथ चिपक जाएगा and the tea grain will be easily separated from that mixture. This is because the substances in a mixture retain their original properties as they had before they were mixed. In the mixture, all the original properties of a substance remains the same and no new substance is formed. A mixture may contain different elements, different compounds, or both. The amount of different substances in a mixture can vary. It means that a mixture is made up of different type of elements, different type of compounds, or maybe a combination of elements and compounds together, and they can be in any ratio. A mixture may even contain two or more solids. For example, soil. Soil is mitti. In soil, you must have seen stones and soil mixed together. So it is a mixture of two or more solids. Two or more liquids like lemon juice in water. When water and lemon juice are mixed together in any ratio, then that is a mixture of two or more liquids. Two or more gases, that is air. As we have discussed in last chapter, that air is a mixture of many gases: oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and so on. Solids in liquids, that is sugar solution. When we put sugar in water, it is a mixture of sugar solution. And sea water, in sea water there are so many things in sea water, so that is also mixture. Gases in liquids, when you drink cold drink, that is also a mixture, because in that carbon dioxide is mixed with the sweetened water. And solids in gases, like dust particles in the air, there are so many dust particles and they all are solid. Thus most things around us are mixtures. All the things around us are mostly mixtures. Next topic is physical and chemical changes. First we will do physical changes. Break a matchstick, tear a piece of paper, stretch a rubber band. What happens? If you stretch a rubber band like this, if you stretch it, it will remain a rubber band. If we tear a piece of paper, if we tear it, it will remain the paper and its properties will not change. It will remain same. So when there is only change in the shape and size, the size of the paper has changed, the size of the rubber band has changed, but there's no new substance is formed. So that change is called a physical change. Thus, physical change is a temporary and reversible change. In physical change, it is just temporary, it is just for some time only, and it is reversible, like melting of ice, it can be reversed. Change where no new substance is formed. In physical change, no new substance is formed. Change where properties and composition of the substance remain the same. In physical change, all the properties and the composition of a substance remain the same. वो same रहती हैं and no change is there. Let's understand this with the help of an activity. When water is kept in the freezer, after some time it becomes ice. And ice and water are made up of same type of substance, that is water molecule, which means that freezing has just changed the physical form of water, that is from liquid to solid, but the molecules inside them remains the same. So Such a change in which only the physical properties of a substance change and no new molecule is formed is called a physical change. Similarly, ice can also be changed back into water simply by heating it. So it means that physical changes are also called reversible changes. For example, melting of ice cream, bending of a wire, breaking of a glass, breaking of a pencil. All these are physical changes. Next topic is chemical changes. When the food is cooked, it is not possible to get back the raw food material. When any food item is cooked, जब हम किसी भी खाने को बनाते हैं, then we are not able to get back the raw material. Like if we cook chapati, then we cannot get back the flour again. हम चपाती में से आटे को वापस नहीं ला सकते. If we cook rice, we cannot get back the raw rice again. हम चावल cooked rice में से कच्चे चावल को हम वापस नहीं ला सकते. Similarly, when a paper is burnt, we get its ash. If we burn a piece of paper, we get ash. हमने पेपर को जलाया तो क्या मिली, उसमें से राख निकलती है and we cannot get back the paper again. So, such a change where the original substance cannot be obtained from the final product is called a chemical change. So, in a chemical change, we cannot get back the original substance and a new substance is formed which has completely different properties from the original substance. When substances burn, they combine with oxygen and new substances are formed. If we burn anything, it will combine with oxygen. As you know that oxygen is needed for burning and we get a new substance. For example, if we burn an incense stick, that is agarbatti, अगर हम अगरबत्ती को जलाएंगे, we'll get a new substance that is ash and we cannot get back the incense stick again. So that is a chemical change. When a candle burns, carbon dioxide, water vapor and carbon are produced. If we burn any candle, then what are the things which will get? Carbon dioxide, water vapor and carbon. Thus, a chemical change is a permanent and irreversible change. When there is chemical change, it is permanent, it is forever and it is irreversible, that it cannot be reversed back again. Change where a new substance is formed. In a chemical change, always a new substance is formed. Change when the properties and composition of substance do not remain the same and the new substance formed are completely different from the original one. In this, properties and composition do not remain same at all and there is a new substance which is completely different from the original one. Here is a log of wood. Even after being cut from the tree, the wood molecules remains the same. But what happens when this log of wood is set to fire? Upon burning, the wood changes into ash and ash is a new substance which has different chemical properties than wood and it cannot be changed back into wood again. So, in a chemical change, the chemical properties of a substance change and a new substance is formed. Chemical changes are mostly irreversible, that we cannot get back the same thing. For example, burning of paper, rusting of iron, cooking of rice, curdling of milk and ripening of fruits. So students, hope you might have understood the chapter well now. Try to read the chapter 2 to 3 times and do the question answers in your science notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day. Happy learning.